evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Turfway Park for a Thursday evening of racing from Florence. 8 races on the program. The TAPPIN is listed as fast, and we have a wonderful race card. We also have a lot of money up for grabs going in. In fact, we have 3 carryovers on the card, one of them which starts in the first race. That's the pick 5, the single 6, which starts in race 3. And then finally, we close out the show in the race 8 with another carryover. The horses are stepping trackside for race 1 of 8 from Turfway Park. Maiden filly and mare 15 to 10 claimers to go a mile and 16th in here. Change of jockey on the winning Kitten's Choice to Farron Peterson. Scratch number 4, Chloe Renee. Number 4, Chloe Renee is out. And they are racing at Turfway. Stumble at the start for Noble Enterprise. She's last. A quartet of horses reaching on out for the lead as they take on the first turn. Quite Whimsical, Wicked Ecstasy, Leia Organa, and Kitten's Choice fan 4 deep across the course into the run the first turn. Trick Hat came over racing in 5th position, already about 7 or 8 off the lead. Catch My Kitty is next, and a link for the back to Noble Enterprise as they work their way around the opening turn with just about 6 furlongs to go. Then a margin of 2 or 3 lengths back to Run with Grace. The favorite is last and about 16 lengths off the lead. The quarter, though, kind of quick, 23 and 4. Up the backside they go. And it is Kitten's Choice, and Farron Peterson shows the way by just about a neck to Wicked Ecstasy, who comes on back through. Now these two are stride for stride and going at a quick pace with 4.5 furlongs to go. They've opened up about 7 or 8 lengths on Leia Organa, who's just in front of Quite Whimsical. Meanwhile, Trick Hat perfectly placed from 5th in behind that pace duel. Then comes Noble Enterprise up a couple of spots. Catch My Kitty, Run with Grace is on the move as they start to tighten up now. The front runners have thrown out the parachute, and here come the closers in a 4-wide brush from Trick Hat, moving in tandem with Leia Organa. A 4 or 5-wide bid from Noble Enterprise, and from last, Run with Grace has raced up into 4th. White Silks, White Shadow Roll as they race around the turn. They leave the quarter-mile pole behind, and Trick Hat's the one to come and get. Noble Enterprise takes a crack to the outside. Leia Organa is stopped as they turn for home. Late on the scene, Run with Grace continuing with that long sustained rally. 1 furlong to go. Noble Enterprise, after the stumble at the start, is running a huge one with a 16th to go. And here she comes, Noble Enterprise and Sophie Doyle to take the lead. And Noble Enterprise on the drop-in class going to report home a 2.5 length winner. Trick Hat was second, Run with Grace third, and a country mile back to Leia Organa, who was 4th in 146 and 1. Into the winner's circle, number 5 at Noble Enterprise. She's a 4-year-old made older by Noble Mission, out of the Dynaformer mare named O.D.N.O. The winner is owned by the Cherry Knoll Farm of Margaret Dupree, trained by Robbie Medina, and ridden to victory by Sophie Doyle. Number 5, Noble Enterprise, breaks her maiden on synthetic debut, also on the drop-in class, covering the mile and 16th in 1 minute 46 and 1/5 seconds. And the prices are up, $11.80, $5.20, $2.60 on the winner. Opening exacta of the evening was 5 and 6. That came back $60.40. Nice payouts here. 5 and 6, 8 was the trifecta, $73.40, and the superfecta, $605.40. The 10 center, $30.27. Up next, the second race from Turfway. Race number 2, we have a late change of jockey for number 9, Roth, to Gabe Lagunas. In addition to Win Play Show, Exacta Try Super Double Wagering, we have Pick 3 and also the early Pick 4 starts here in race. And they are racing to a level beginning. You Have to Be Kitten Me squeezed on for some early speed. Ronnie's Storm, another long shot, will hook up with that one, and the 2 big price horses go on with it. More Than a Sold Title came away racing in the 3rd position from the inside. Hickory High 4th, just plunged to the inside, hard held from 5th. Up on the outside, it is Roth. In between horses as they head up the backside, it is Come See About Me, and the back marker is CIGANO. The quarter 22 and 2. You Have to Be Kitten Me carries him into the far turn with a 2.5 length lead. Ronnie Storm to the outside in second. 3 wide. There goes More Than Sold Title, cut loose for Riv to the far outside. On his back is Dr. Parker. Up the inside comes Hickory High. Frank Franco's team is racing mid-flight. He's about 7 or 8 lengths off the lead, moving in tandem with Roth as CIGANO starts to heat up. CIGANO with a wide angle starts to close in, top of the stretch. More Than So Title comes calling for the lead off the turn. More Than So Title opening up by the furlong grounds by 3. He's shifting down toward the inner rail to the outside. Dr. Parker is raced up into second from the backfield. CIGANO with a 16th left to go. More Than So Title is clear by 4. CIGANO's up into second to the outside of Dr. Parker, but More Than So Title another winner for Riven Corrales as More Than So Title punched home to his 3rd lifetime victory and his 3rd on the synthetic in 111 and 2. Into the winner's circle, number 6, More Than So Title, a 3-year-old chestnut gelded son by More Than Ready out of the Perfect Soul mare named Soul Title. Winner's owned by the Sweet Pea Stable of Emerly North in partnership with the Down the Stretch Racing Stables Incorporated of Larry Ravelli. The winning trainer is Larry Ravelli and the winning jockey Gerardo Corrales. Price is up $7, $5.60 in the middle, $4.40 for the show dough. Exactly $95.80. The try was $214.30. The Superfecta, $3,946.20. How about the 10-cent Superfecta with a 5-2 shot on top, $197.31. The first double of this Thursday card was 5 and 6. That came big, $48.60. Race number 3 is up next. Race number 3, the starting leg of the 20-cent single 6 jackpot wager. Again, there's a carryover in the single 6, better than $51,245. Scratch the 2 Toe Tappin Luke, scratch 3 Southern Will. And they are racing. Orb of the Borough with an alert beginning, being hard hustled out. Right behind that one, AIRWAR, the great English Tide for the inside draw, is really intent on getting up and after the pace and is going to try to squeeze through. But Orb of the Borough tightens up the hole there as AIRWAR had him covered up as well. English Tide has been backpedaled to 3rd. Bugleberry on the drop-in class came away racing 4th, about 4 lengths off the lead. Still 3 or 4 back to Bold Adventure, who settles on 5th up the backside as they pass the half. Then 2 or 3 lengths further back, ZU at the races with a wide ascent on the far turn run. Bubba Caballo is next. And Cornbread Hill is last, 7 or 8 lengths top to bottom of the quarter, 23 seconds flat. And Orb of the Borough confronted by AIRWAR to the outside. Moving a closer 3rd, it's Bugleberry, a 4-wide bid from Bold Adventure. English Tide, a waiting room down along the inside. ZU at the races is raced up with about 6 lengths off the lead as they race to the top of the stretch. And it is AIRWAR up the inside. Orb of the Borough still fighting on down the center. Here comes Bold Adventure. And from between horses, Bugleberry as Bold Adventure comes calling for the lead. Orb of the Borough is backpedaling. AIRWAR still fighting on. 1/16 left. Bold Adventure still there. Bold Adventure drawn away by 2, and Bold Adventure is going to win by almost 2 in the end. Photo for second between AIRWAR and ZU at the races. Running time was 1:11 flat. Into the winner's circle, number 8, Bold Adventure. Bold Adventure is a 5-year-old gray roan gelded son by New Year's Day out of the Lead of Justice mare named Judge with Charm. The winner's owned and trained by Del Loveland and ridden to victory by Alex Ashard. Number 8, Bold Adventure, now a 3-time winner, bred in Kentucky by Shaker Ridge Farm Incorporated. 12-1 winner, home in 111 flat. Price is up $26, $13, $7.40 on the winner. Exacta $146, try $406.20. Superfecta for a dime, $108.64. And first pick 3 tonight, 5, 6, 8, $164.05. The Rolling Daily Double was 6 and 8. That was worth $66.20. Up next, the 4th race. Change the jockey on the 5 to Periudes. Take out the 9, Easy Doer. And they are racing. Slow start for its game time. Quick one, though, for Reckless LJ, sent to the all-offensive by the veteran Periudes. CACAHUETE will press from the outside in second. Meanwhile, to the inside, Shellfire away racing in the joint 3rd position with Ugly Duckling. Then comes Can't Bet 'Em All, who settles along mid-flight in 5th. Inclusive is second last. Up to the outside, Lizzie's Lure advances up a spot, and its game time is last of the octet with 6 furlongs to go as the field covered by 10 or 11 lengths, and they straighten up the backstretch journey now, and Reckless LJ took them through a first quarter not all that quick, 24 and 4. Reckless LJ and PW show the way by a length. CACAHUETE to the outside, racing in second. Now, Ugly Duckling moves a closer 3rd. Out wide, there goes Can't Bet 'Em All as a closer 4th. Shellfire is being shoved along for some more speed as they pass the half-mile pole from 5th. Up on the extreme outside as they head into the far turn, it is Lizzzy's Lure. Inclusive's got a split. There goes Inclusive underway, and right on his back, it's Game Time's full of run. They start to cluster up. Half-mile time, 49-1, and is Reckless LJ. But here comes a 3-wide bid from Can't Bet 'Em All, and Can't Bet 'Em All comes calling for the lead. Reckless LJ back into second. Cacahuete stalled from third. Ugly Duckling ranges up to that one's flank from fourth. Inclusive is under the whip from 5th, top of the home stretch, and Can't Bet 'Em All. We'll turn them on down. The son of McLean's Music outside the furlong grounds in front by a length. Down the center of the track, here comes Ugly Ducking. Inclusive is underway from the back of the pack, 1/16th left. Can't Bet 'Em All needs the wire as Inclusive is rolling down the stand side. Can't Bet 'Em All, here comes Inclusive, but Can't Bet 'Em All is standing tall in Florence, y'all. Can't Bet 'Em All gets it done in 1:38-3. Picks up the 4th lifetime victory for Randy Groger and Tim Garachi. Into the winner's circle, number 7, Can't Bet 'Em All. A 4-year big eldest son by McLean's Music out of the Delaware Township mare named Victorina. The winner's owned by Randy Groger and Tim Garachi, trained by Jamie Grubb. Santiago Gonzalez, the winning jockey. Number 7, Can't Bet 'Em All, now a 4-time winner, bred in Ontario by Hill and Dell Equine Holdings Incorporated. Can't Bet 'Em All covered the mile in a winning time, 1:38.65 seconds. 7:362 official. You're reminded of the late scratch of the 10 High Noon Rider. The winner, 12:20, 480, 380. The daily double with the late scratch of the 10 was 29.40. That's a Conso double. The Dime Super, $22.17. The winning pick 3 for a 50-cent investment, $278.55. Consolation pick 3 with the late scratch of the 10 was $20.20. Now back to the trifecta of 736, a $1, 163.20. The winning daily double of 8 and 7, $280.20. Again, there was a consolation with the 10 as well, and that was $29.40. Up next, the 5th race, race number 5 from Turfway, starts a late pick 4. Number 4, Midsummer Nights, is a late scratch. Field of 10 remain good quality field of special weight maiden filly 2-year-olds for a purse of $62,000. A mile and 16th the distance. Pick 4 coming at you next. And they are racing. Stumble at the gate for Katish, and she is last. Frosted Diamond is first as they race by us, but she'll have a host of challengers because they stack up at least 6 deep onto the run the first turn. Frosted Diamond confronted by Legerity, who's in the 2nd position. Hannah's Heaven to the outside in 3rd. Even further out, Quiero Mas is away in the 4th position. Scartini Martini saved every yard from next. It's Sign of Peace. Out wide and advancing now into the first turn, Valentina Day. She's up close to the pace today as they turn around the opening bend and head up the backside. Then we trail back a couple of links to You So Money Baby and the 2 back markers, Katish and Holiday Princess, at the back of the pack. The quarter was 24-1. The leader, Frosted Diamond, shows the way a link, towing along Legerity from 2nd. Hannah's Haven to the outside in the clear from 3rd. Scartini Martini covered up in tight from 4th. Valentina Day in a perfect stalking position from 5th. To her inside, Sign of Peace, the newcomer. She's a waiting room in full run. And after that stumble at the start, Katish has raced up within about 6 lengths of those leaders. Advancing to the outside, Holiday Princess is underway, and Quiero Mas is ultimo. Half mile, 49-1. Into the far turn, Legerity the leader. Here's Hannah's Heaven at a big number, moves a closer 2nd. Valentina Day's committed to go 3 wide from 3rd. Sign of Peace is still riding the rails from 4th. From the backfield, Quiero Mas is now back underway. Quiero Mas from last, race up into 5th, top of the home stretch. Whips out on Legerity. Hannah's Haven to the outside, under the whip, Valentina Day. She's 3rd, top of the home stretch, and Sign of Peace will get a rail run as they're outside the furlong grounds. And now Valentina Day has overtaken Legerity for the top spot. Quiero Mas continuing to grind away up into 3rd, 1/16th left. Valentina Day trying to put away a pesky at Legerity. Valentina Day home a winner. Start number 2, a winning one. Legerity was next, and Quiero Mas from last to 3rd in 1:45-2. Coming into the winner's circle, a grand-looking daughter of Cupid. Here she is, number 10, Valentina Day. A 2-year-old gray-roan daughter by Cupid out of the crypto clearance mare named One in a Romp. The winner carried the pink, blue, and white silks of owner Andrew Warren. The winning trainer, Ben Colebrook, and the winning jockey, Gerardo Corrales. Number 10, Valentina Day, bred in Kentucky by Runny Meat Farm Incorporated. And the 5th race official, $9.20, $4.80, and $4 on the winner. There'll be multiple payouts in those pick threes because of that scratch back in the earlier race of the 10. Here's the exotics, the 10-2 exacta, $36.60. The trifecta, $304.90. The winning daily double 7 and 10, how about $80.20? Pick 4, $1,564.80. Dime Super, $150.08. The pick 3 of 8, 7, and 10 for a 50-cent investment, $221.90. Consolation pick 3 with the 10 in the middle, $19.75. Pick 5, 4, 5 get you 74, and a 50-cent winning pick 5. How about $8,148.90? The number is 5, 6, 8, 7, 10. Better than $8,148. Up next, we start our final pick 3 of the night. Race number 6 from Turfway is an allowance optional claimant event to go a mile for the fillies and mares. Field of 6, there are no program changes. And they are racing at Turfway. Rocket start for Bourbon Special, who's on to the front end. Take it to the cleaners, going to try to slide through underneath and challenge for the top spot on the run the first turn. In fact, taken to the cleaners, comes on through to overtake the lead and quickly opens up 2 on Bourbon Special, who's deferred from second. Then out in the center of the course, Flash and Dance away in the 3rd position. Winter Sunset 4th, a link for the back to Made in Italy, who settles along 5th as they turn up the backside. And 3 or 4 links back to the trailer at the back of the pack. It's EESHA My Flower. The quarter 24 seconds flat. Up the backside they go. Take it to the cleaners, a bit headstrong. Rodney trying to get her to relax, and her lead is now 2.5 lengths on Bourbon Social, who's still tracked from second. Out in the clear, Flash and Dance is 3rd. The gray Winter Sunset tucked in neatly along the rail from 4th. A length and a half further back to Made in Italy, another 6 back to the late running EESHA My Flower. Half mile, 47 and 3 into the far turn. Take it to the cleaners, still there, but Winter Sunset's going to get the split. Here she comes to tackle the front runner with about 5/16 of a mile to go. Meanwhile, Made in Italy is locked and loaded. Take a look at Made in Italy for the Katie Ridge Stables. Here she comes after the pace setter. She's raced up into 3rd as they continue to run around the turn with a quarter to go. Winter Sunset takes over the lead. That's all for Take It to the Cleaners. Made in Italy now committed to go 4 wide. In fact, is going to try to cut in as the front runner has drifted out to the center of the course. Winter Sunset by the furlong ground, still driving, but Made in Italy is gobbling up ground to the inside. Here comes Made in Italy with a rail run. Made in Italy to the inside. Winter Sunset still has momentum to the outside. She's trying to tighten up the hole. Winter Sunset hanging on 3 parts of a length. Made in Italy was second. It was about 9 or 10 lengths back to EESHA My Flower from last in a photo with Take It to the Cleaners, 137 and 3. Coming into the winner's circle. Number 2, Winter Sunset, a 5-year-old gray roan mare by TAPPIN of the El Prado mare named Winter Memories. The winner's owned in partnership by Coffee Pot Stable and the Phillips Racing Partnership. The winning trainer, Wayne Catalano, and the winning jockey, Gerardo Corrales. That's 2 wins on the night for leading rider Gerardo Corrales. For Winter Sunset, this is her 4th lifetime victory. Prior to this, she's had 3 wins on the turf. Now her first synthetic start, a winning one in 137.73 seconds for the mile. Winter Sunset, bred in Kentucky by co-owner Phillips Racing Partnership. 2516 unofficial. Exacta 1940, trifecta 2740. Daily double was worth $28.60. The superfecta for a $2 investment, $106.40. 10 center, $5.32. And the pick 3 for 50 cents, $41.10. Up next, the 7th race. The 7th race is an allowance event for the fillies and mares, which have not won $7,500 other than a maiden claimant or starter race, or they've never won 2 in their life. We'll go 6.5 furlongs for a purse of $63,000. Take out the 1A, off we go. Scratch the 6, Flores, and number 9, Margaret Drive, has been withdrawn. They are racing. Good start for foreign exchange. Also from the inside, there goes Tiz Splendid News with that rail draw. Has no choice but to send as they leave the 6.5 furlong shoot and they straighten up the main course. It's Tiz Splendid News, intent on getting the lead, and in fact she does, and clears off a length and a half to Street of Dreams, who's in chase mode from second. My Money to the outside of that one from third. Up the inside, Thundering Creed now moves a closer fourth. Foreign exchange backpedals from fifth. Then about 2 or 3 lengths further back, Almadrina in her stateside debut. She's raced up into sixth, about 7 or 8 off the pace. Still 2 back to Not My Money and 3 back to La Turista. Then a link to Runaway Mom and Hindsight. Into the far turn, the quarter 22-1. The leader, Tiz Splendid News. Here's Street of Dreams on the attack to the outside from second. On the extreme outside, Foreign Exchange. And Almadrina's locked and loaded. Here she comes, tipping off cover Whitecap as they reach the top of the home stretch. That's all for Tiz Splendid News as Street of Dreams takes over the lead. Foreign Exchange to the outside from between horses, My Money. Almadrina, she's fourth out in the center of the course, but meanwhile, Thundering Creed is full of run. And here comes Thundering Creed and Joe Rocco splitting horses by the 16th pole. Almadrina trying to get to her to the outside. Thundering Creed from Almadrina. Thundering Creed. And a perfectly ridden ride by Joe Rocco. She splits horses about the inside the 8th pole and home a winner 117-4. The daughter of Jimmy Creed in the winner's circle, number 12 Thundering Creed, a 3-0 chestnut daughter by Jimmy Creed. She's out of the Thunderello mare named Thundering Gale. The winner's owned by Blackout Racing, trained by Mike Tomlinson, written victory by Joe Rocco Jr. Thundering Creed, bred in Kentucky by Kidder and Cole. For the winner, this is her second lifetime victory, coming in her 7th career start, first on the synthetic, and she won off the pace with a strong stretch rally to get up to win in 117-4. She returns 8:20, 4:20, and 4:20, exacta 69.60, trifecta 639.20. The double was worth $40.60. The superfecta for 10 cents, how about $567.34? Pick 3, $29.80. Next, the 8th and final from Turfway. We close out the show with a field of maiden filly 2-year-old 15 claimers to race a mile. Couple of changes. Number 4, Niff has been scratched. Jockey change on the 7, Fairy Carey to Luan Machado. Waive the apprenticeship allowance. Correct the weight to 119 pounds. Scratch number 10, Tunnel. And they are racing. Millionaire Waltz was put in tight shortly after the start. She's last, but it is Lola Flo who's first as they head in the turn. She's drifting out in the middle of the course here. In fact, just crossed in front of GLACKEN'S, who had to check back into the 4th position. Dirty Nelly has the lead and the fence as they work their way around the opening turn. Senorita Carlita now from between horses emerges with the lead with 6 panels to go. So they straighten up on the back stretch. It's Senorita Carlita. The daughter will take charge, shows the way, but Lola Flo keyed up to the outside, and they are stride for stride. Dirty Nelly back in the 3rd position. Then a link that further back, GLACKEN'S hard held from 4th. She's shaded by Fairy Carey to the outside now, advancing a spot up into 4th. GLACKEN'S relegated to 5th. Still 6 or 7 back to Saudi Daisy. Millionaire Waltz is up a couple of spots. Lacey Revolution is next, and Mississippi Muse can see them all. The quarter 24-2, half mile controlled 48.90 seconds into the far turn, 3 furlongs from the money. It is Senorita Carlita and Joe Rocco Jr. paving the path. Lola Flo glued to her to the outside. Now, 3 wide. GLACKEN'S cut loose, and here she comes right now. GLACKEN'S. From the backfield, Saudi Daisy's finally underway. Sophie Doyle has this one in the 4th path, and she's coming with a vigorous run up into 3rd as they race around the turn to the top of the home stretch. Lola Flo has gone 2.5 lengths clear. Lola Flo for the Red Hot Cash Barn shows the way 2.5 lengths. Whip is out on GLACKEN'S, who stalled from 2nd. Saudi Daisy has 6 lengths to raise, but meanwhile, with a final Florence furlong to go, Lola Flo shows the way. She's wandered about to the 4 path, but by the 16th pole, she is home and cooled out. Lola Flo at a decent price wins the finale by almost 4.5 in the end. GLACKEN'S was second, a 3-way pitcher for 3rd. Saudi Daisy, Lace Revolution, Mississippi Muse photoed for that show to 140.1 seconds. 14-1 unofficial winner coming into the winner's circle as the Lynn Cash train continues to roll throughout the country. Number 6, Lola Flo, a 2-year-old bay daughter by Get Stormy, out of the War Chant mare named Lizzie Van Loo. Winner's owned by the Built Right Stables LLC of Lynn and Lola Cash, the winning trainer Lynn Cash, and the winning jockey John McKee. Number 6, Lola Flo, breaks maiden in start 4 as she takes the drop-in class. Covered the mile, winning time 1:40.36 seconds. Winner bred here in the Bluegrass State by the University of Kentucky. And now the prices are up: 31, 60, 14, 40, 10, 20. Pick 4, $541.25. Dime Super, $2,606.75. High 5 went unsolved. That carries $12,435. Multiple winners into single 6. That will carry better than $54,000. I'll get the payout on the winning tickets shortly. Exacta $393.20, 50-cent try, $15.18 even. The double $246.40. 20-cent pick 6. Multiple winners. Each of those get $13,351.92. Again, the carryover over $54,000 in the single 6 for tomorrow's card. Also, high 5 will carry $12,435 when we resume racing tomorrow here Friday with another 8-race card, and first post will be 6:15. We'll see you then.